Life's many precious moments can slip by you, unfelt, unaccounted, unfulfilled, robbed of the attention and embrace they deserve. For many women, life comes to a complete standstill for 4 days every month when faced with the painful reality, that is, painful menstruation, dysmenorrhea. What is dysmenorrhea? In India, 1 out of 2 menstruating women is a victim of dysmenorrhea, which manifests as acute or throbbing or shooting uterine pain. Backache, nausea add to the distress. Dysmenorrheal pain disrupts normal daily activities in 1 out of every 10 afflicted, often being the major cause for school and work absenteeism. Typically afflicting adolescents and young women, primary dysmenorrhea is the menstrual pain not associated with any macroscopic pelvic pathology. On the other hand, secondary dysmenorrhea results from structural or anatomic abnormality. Here, symptomatic relief is possible only when the root causative pathology is attended to. 25 years ago, in the wake of the grim statistic that 50% of the post-pubescent females are victims of primary dysmenorrhea, a dire need for a highly superior non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug, NSAID, was felt. The team at Blue Cross Laboratories struck a marvel in innovation and introduced Meftal Spas, the high-quality, highest-efficacy analgesic antispasmodic, powered with the winning combination of mefenamic acid and dicyclomine. Meftal Spas achieved a breakthrough in symptom management of dysmenorrhea, with each ingredient exhibiting powerful double mechanisms to tackle the double attack of uterine pain and spasm. To understand the action of Meftal Spas' unique key ingredient, mefenamic acid, let us delve into the underlying cause of dysmenorrhea, the lipid-derived compound prostaglandin. The menstrual cycle is controlled by a complex interplay of estrogen and progesterone hormones. During ovulation, when the ovum is released, large amounts of progesterone produced increases the blood vessels in the endometrium. But if the ovum is not fertilized, it dies within 3 days, leading to a sharp drop in the progesterone levels. The support to the uterus inner lining is withdrawn and the endometrium begins peeling off. This layer, along with the oozing blood and the dead ovum, is expelled as menstrual fluid. In the bargain, the constituent cells of the endometrial layer are destroyed. Let us focus on a single endometrial cell to understand the intricacies. The cell membrane has 2 layers of phospholipids placed this way. The head, with its phosphorus component, is on the outside, and the 2 tails containing fatty acids face each other in the center. The fatty acid present in abundance in the tails is arachidonic acid, derived from all the lipids consumed in vegetarian and non-vegetarian foodstuffs, excluding marine sources. When the endometrium is destroyed, an enzyme, phospholipase A2, present in the vicinity, breaks down the phospholipids by cutting the neck and separating the head from the 2 tails. The arachidonic acid, thus released from the tails, interacts with the enzyme cyclooxygenase, popularly referred to as COX, which is a channel into which the liberated arachidonic acid enters. On interacting with an amino acid, tyrosine, at 385 position, the arachidonic acid gets converted to the notorious trouble-causing prostaglandins PGE2 PGF2 alpha and PGD2. When the prostaglandin E2 sits in the receptor in the nerve endings, the nociception, that is, unpleasant message, is conveyed by autonomic nerve fibers via the spinal cord to the brain. The outcome is initiation of PGE2 production in parietal, frontal, and limbic lobes. The brain integrates the messages received, and the final neurosignature of brain is the complaint of pain. Additionally, when the PGF2 alpha occupy the FP receptors present in the cells of myometrium, the uterus muscles contract. Since the blood vessels pass in between the layers of myometrium, the excessively contracted muscles squeeze the blood vessels in dysmenorrhea to cause both spasm and ischemic pain. What gives Meftol Spas the incomparable leading edge is its active ingredient, mefenamic acid, with a unique two-way designer action plan. Action 1. Mefenamic acid blocks the COX enzyme locally. Since the arachidonic acid cannot reach the tyrosine 385, prostaglandin synthesis is inhibited. Additionally, only mefenamic acid and no other analgesic inhibits the already released prostaglandins by blocking their receptor sites and fostering immediate relief. Action 2. Mefenamic acid is the only NSAID that can enter the brain. In a direct analgesic action, it inhibits COX as well as blocks the EP receptors in the brain, thus blocking the sensation of pain. Other NSAIDs act only peripherally at the uterus sites to exert a mere anti-nociceptive action and not a true analgesic action. Complementing mefenamic acid is the powerful spasmolytic dicyclomine with two swift straight actions. 1. Direct spasmolytic action, acting directly on the myometrial muscles to break the spasm. And 2. Anticholinergic action, blocking the action of muscle contraction causing acetylcholine. Unlike other similar acting agents, dicyclomine is absolutely safe from any anticholinergic side effects. With the potent dual action of mefenamic acid and the double benefit of dicyclomine, Meftol Spas has spearheaded the NSAID market for over 25 years, delivering an unbeatable four-way action like no other, relieving spasmodic dysmenorrheal pain and restoring normal working capacity resolutely, swiftly. Innumerable clinical trials have reiterated that Meftol Spas' unique combination of mefenamic acid with dicyclomine provides superior efficacy and tolerability over any other NSAID. Meftol Spas is available in convenient tablets as Meftol Spas and Meftol Spas DS for extra relief. For millions of women across India and the world, Meftol Spas is a reason to smile, because it spells freedom from crippling menstrual cramps and pain. It means tasting, savoring every moment to the fullest. It is health and happiness every day of the month. Meftol Spas, the #1 prescribed analgesic antispasmodic in India for over 25 years, empowering women with quality health care from the House of Blue Cross.